For this project, I'm using this brand and I bought it from Etsy. You can use any brand that you like and any color that you like. And I use size 3.5mm hook, and you will need scissors, your needle, and markers, and also measuring tape. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so for this project, we're gonna make 3 pieces and then sew it together. For the back piece, it'll be a little bit bigger than the front piece. And we're gonna sew this shoulder here, and then we're gonna fold like this. Okay, the other front piece, do the same, sew around the shoulder. It'll be like this kind of style. It's difficult to see in the paper, but I just want to show you guys what it's gonna be like. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, so first you need to make slip knot. And then make 162 chains. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, keep making the change and I will meet you guys when you have 162 chains. When you have 162 chains, and now we're gonna make single crochets into this row. So skip the first stitch here and then single crochet into the next stitch. And then just make single crochet into each stitch. Alright, so you just keep making that till you come to the end of the row, and then I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end, you will have total of 161 single crochet stitches, and then you're gonna chain 1 and then turn it over and make single crochets into very first stitch and then chain 3. I will call this first row, okay? And then skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and double crochet into the third stitch. And double crochet into the next stitch. And double crochet into the next stitch. And chain 3. And skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and single crochet into the third stitch. And chain 3. And skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and double crochet into the third stitch. Double crochet into next stitch. And double crochet into the next stitch. And chain 3. Skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and single crochet into the third stitch. and chain 3, skip 2 stitches, 1 2, and then double crochet into the third stitch and double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So now we're just repeating the same pattern, and then chain 3, skip 2 stitches and single crochet into the third stitch, chain 3, skip 2 stitches and double crochet into the next stitch, and then double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So yeah, you just keep repeating this till you come to the end of the rows, and then I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end of the rows, you're gonna chain 3. We just do the same, and then skip 2 stitches and make single crochet into the third stitch, which is the last stitch for this row. Single crochet in there. So now we have our first row done, and for row 2 you're gonna chain 5 and turn it over. And then I want you guys to keep the eye into the third chain. We're gonna make single crochet in there later, or you can put the marker in there as well, so you remember where is the third chain. And then make single crochet into this stitch on top of double crochet stitches that we did, and then make 2 more single crochet into the next 2 stitches and chain 5. Do the same single crochet on top of double crochet stitches that we did, 3 double crochet, okay, and chain 5, and 3 double crochet into the double crochet stitches that we did, and chain 5, and do the same single crochet right here, 3 single crochets. Alright, so you just keep repeating this till you come to the end of the rows, and I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end, you're gonna make 2 chain and then double crochet into the last stitch. So you see, when we start row 1, we make single crochet here, and then we're gonna make double crochet in there, okay? Okay, yarn over, insert the needle into the last stitch there, pull up the loop, pull out 2 loops, pull out another 2 loops. Okay, now we have 2 rows, and for row 3 we're gonna chain 3 and turn it over and make double crochet into this gap, into the gap, okay, and chain 3 and make single crochet into the second single crochet stitch that we did, okay, right here in the middle, okay, and chain 3 and make 3 double crochets into this gap, and chain 3 and make single crochet right here, right in the middle of single crochet stitches that we did, and chain 3 double crochets into this gap, and chain 3, and same single crochet right here in the middle of single crochet stitches that we did, and chain 3, 3 double crochets into the next gap, chain 3, single crochet right here. Do the same, we just repeating the same pattern. Alright, so you just keep repeating this till you come to the end of the rows, and I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end of the rows, it will look like this. And now you're gonna chain 3 and then double crochet into this gap, into the gap, okay? And then double crochet into the marker stitch. Remember, I tell you guys to keep the eye onto the 3rd chain, so make double crochet into that stitch. Okay, now we have 3 rows. I just take the marker out. Okay, for row 4, you're gonna chain 1 and turn it over and single crochet into very first stitch, and then single crochet into the next stitch. Oops. And chain 5. And 3 single crochet into the on top of double crochet stitches that we did, and chain 5, and 3 single crochets on top of 3 double crochet stitches that we did, and chain 5. Do the same, 3 single crochet right there. Alright, so you just keep repeating this till you come to the end of the rows, and I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end, after you chain 5, you're gonna make 2 single crochet into the last 2 stitches. So the first one is right here on top of double crochet stitch that we did. Single crochet there, and then single crochet into this stitch, which is the last stitch of this row. Alright, so now we have 4 rows. So for row 1, row 2, row 3, and row 4, I will call that one section. Okay, and now I'm gonna mark it into the 4th row, so I know this is one section. And then from after that, for row 5, you're gonna repeat right row 1, so I will call this first row of section 2. So you chain 1 and turn it over. We're gonna do the same with row 1 here, and then single crochet into very first stitch, and chain 3, 3 double crochets into this gap, and chain 3, and single crochet into this stitch, the single crochet stitch that we did in the middle, chain 3, and 3 double crochets into this gap, chain 3, single crochet into this stitch, chain 3, and 3 double crochets into the next gap. Chain 3, single crochet into this gap in the middle of single crochet stitches. Alright, so you just keep repeating this till you come to the end of the rows, and I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end, after you chain 3, you're gonna make a single crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so this is first row of section 2. And now for row 2 of section 2, you're gonna chain 3. Oh, chain 5, sorry. And turn it over. Keep the eye into the third chain. Okay, or you can put marker like we did before. 1, 2, 3. Put a marker into the third chain and turn it over. And then 3 single crochet on top of 3 double crochet stitches that we did. And chain 5. And 3 single crochet on top of 3 double crochet stitches that we did. And chain 5. Do the same, 3 single crochet right there. We're just repeating the same pattern. Alright, so just keep repeating that till you come to the end of the rows, and I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end of second row of second section, you're gonna chain 2 and then double crochet into the last stitch here. Okay, for the third row, we're gonna do the same of third row that we did for the first section. You chain 3, turn it over, and then double crochet into this gap, and then chain 3, single crochet right here in the middle of single crochet stitches that we did, and chain 3, 3 double crochets into this gap, chain 3, single crochet right here, chain 3, 3 double crochets into the next gap, chain 3, single crochet right here. Okay, so keep repeating this till you come to the end of the rows, and I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end, after you chain 3, you're gonna make double crochet into this gap, and then double crochet into the marker stitch. Remember, I tell you guys to keep the eye into the third chain. Okay, make double crochet in there. You can take the marker out. Now we have 3 rows of the second section, and now for row 4, of second section, you're gonna chain 1, turn it over, and single crochet into very first stitch, single crochet into next stitch, and chain 5, and 3 single crochet on top of 3 double crochet stitches that we did, and chain 5, and 3 single crochet into 3 double crochet stitches that we did, see, we're just repeating the same pattern. Okay, so keep repeating this till you come to the end of the rows, and I will meet you guys there. When you come to the end of the 4th row of second section, after you chain 5, you're gonna make 2 single crochets into the last 2 stitches right here. Oops, sorry. Okay, this is first single crochet and second single crochet. Okay, and now we're done making the section 2, and I'm gonna put a marker in here so we know this is the section 2. So the section 3, you're gonna do the same, start to make like row 1. See, row 1 to row 4 is one section, so chain 1, turn it over, and then you gonna do like row 1, so single crochet into very first stitch, chain 3, and 3 double crochets into this gap, and chain 3, 1 single crochet in the middle of single crochet stitches that we did, and chain 3, and 3 double crochets into this gap, and chain 3, 1 single crochet right here. So we just start do the same. See this part, this is the first row of first section, this is the first row of second section, and this is the first row of the third section, you see. Alright, so you just keep repeating this. Row 1 to row 4 is one section, and after you're done making row 4, you're gonna put a mark it, like you know where is the section is, okay? And then just keep repeating this till you have total of 12 sections, and then I will meet you guys there. Okay, now I have 12 sections. So this is one section, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. And yeah, next I'm gonna make single crochets. So I'm gonna start from this corner all around to this corner, and then come down to this corner, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do that. Alright, so now we're gonna make a single crochet. So I'm gonna turn this side, and I'm gonna make chain 1 and turn back this side, and then I'm gonna make, see, into very first stitch we're gonna make single crochet, and then single crochet into next stitch. Okay, in this gap we're gonna make 5 single crochet in there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops, sorry. And then 3 single crochet on top of 3 single crochet stitches that we did. 1, 2, and 3. And then 5 single crochets into next gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And 3 single crochet right here. Okay, so just keep repeating this. In the gap, this gap, we're gonna make 5 single crochet in there, and to this stitch we're gonna make 3 single crochet and 5 single crochet into the gap and 3 single crochet on top of this stitch. Okay, so keep repeating this till you come to this corner, and then I will meet you guys there. When you come to the corner, after you make 5 single crochets into this gap, and then you're gonna make 2 single crochet into the last 2 stitches right here. One and 2. Okay, and now you're gonna turn this side. And then see little stitch here, you're gonna make 1 single crochet in there. I hope you guys can see it. It's kinda difficult to see, so make 1 single crochet in there, and then 3 single crochets into next gap right here, this gap. And 3 single crochet into next gap, and then 1 single crochet into next gap, 1 single crochet into next gap, and 1 single crochet into next gap. And then 3 single crochet into the next gap, and 3 single crochets into the next gap, one single crochet into the next gap, and 1 single crochet into the next gap. And 1 single crochet into the next gap, and 3 single crochets into the next gap, and 3 single crochets into the next gap, 1 single crochet into the next gap, and 1 single crochet into the next gap, and 1 single crochet into the next gap, and then 3 single crochet into the next gap. Okay, so you just keep repeating this till you come to corner, and I will meet you guys there. Okay, when you come to the corner, after you make 3 single crochet into that gap, you're gonna make 1 single crochet into next stitch, and then 1 single crochet into next stitch, which is the last stitch. 1 single crochet in there. Alright, now we're done. For this part, we're not gonna make it, okay? Okay, so you see we start make single crochet from here, and all to here, this corner, and then come down here. And then after you come this corner, don't cut the yarn yet, and we done after that. So see this part that we start, and then we're not gonna make single crochet in there. On this side as well, we're not gonna make single crochet in there, and we're gonna do that later after we sew all 3 pieces together. Okay, and then now we're gonna make 2 more pieces, and then one piece I want you to make exact same 12 section of these stitches, exact same. And then the other one, I want you guys to make 13 section of these stitches. Okay, the 13 section, it'll be on the back side. The 12 section, it'll be on the front side. Okay, so I will meet you guys when you have 2 more pieces. So include this piece, it'll be 3 pieces. Alright, so I will see you guys in the part 2.